96, Johnny Coker.
Alright guys, so it's the final official workout probably for this week, because as of tonight at 12 midnight, we're supposed to be going to like a quarantine or like a stay-at-home shelter, stay-at-home shelter, whatever you call it. So I'm gonna get my last chest workout, 30 minutes of cardio. Rubio is here dropping off some heavy-duty equipment. Struggling right there, I should be helping, but I'm here filming a video. What's more important? So let's hop into this chest workout in 3, 2, 1.
My mama told me that I need to get up and I need to get my ass out the couch. She said if you ain't gon' get to this money, then you need to get your ass out the house. She said don't you come up in here without a plan, boy, without a check in your hand. I got the message, she was spread thin, so a nigga had to expand. I am the monster that listen a lot. I sent some children to shoot up your shop. I get your lady a part in my movie. She sick of you treating her like she a prop. Scared to die, you get sacrificed. Spit the rhymes on the track one time. I'm like Ye and Jay-Z combined. Nigga slap me 5 on the black inside the seat. Get on my way, oh. Don't catch a halo. My name ain't Pedro, but I want the pesos. Get on my way, ho. 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 Get on my.
There's no office behind them.
That's not Heidi's.
There's gonna be a walkway here.
That's where the sales office goes. Yeah. Like, where did I stop it? Count out from there to there, 11 feet, and then angled out. So your whole width is, this is so fucking blurry. Can you see the number? No, that's 11, so it has to be 18. Count out 18.
How much past the beam is it, like, roughly?
It's from the wall out 18. So if not that, let's do something with a glass encasement idea of like a museum vibe.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
I love that.
I like that vibe of like as if this was the first belt, you know, out of the collection. One from each collection.
Glass box.
Yeah, like can't touch it with LEDs or something like that. No, we do something cool like that. I'm gonna sit next week and start doing each space. Yours before Mac and Max have spaces. Just like cabinets, yeah. That's super cool. Exposed is better for you.
Yeah, for sure.
We were just worried that the AC came down too much, and it didn't. It actually screwed over Heidi, not you. So you're exposed. You barely have any AC units in the way. Look how many pipes run through hers. So that silver stuff, it's a lot more there than it is here. So.
It wasn't sprayed or painted black, I guess. Right.
Yeah. Remember that place we went to a couple Saturdays ago? The sweet place, what's it called? That vibe upstairs. Like when you look up, it was all blacked out with chandeliers. That's the vibe too.
Downtown, I lived in like
that Sugar Room,
the lofts,
the lofts there too. Yeah, I haven't been to Sugar Room. I don't party now. If it's still there, we'll go after.
Yeah, I know, right?
So wait, do they take out these AC vents or they just paint them black?
They're just gonna paint the AC vents black, right?
Yeah.
How does that work?
They'll spray insulation on the top, and then once that's dry, they'll spray everything black. Just cosmetically.
If you want to be bougie, you can get the framing for it, right? That metal encasing.
Oh, they like switch out the frames. But we're gonna do a hood style, put it on the floor and spray them.
3 weeks later.
Alright guys, welcome to quarantine day 10.
Day 150, we don't know.
We're hanging in there, just trying to do crazy stuff to keep us active and like not losing our minds and stuff like that. I just did a TikTok for the first time with Casey.
Finally!
Or it's my second TikTok or third TikTok. Yeah, so it's been pretty rough.
That's rough?
It's not rough. I mean, we have a house over our heads. We have food. We have everything we need. We have access to an isolated gym. So I guess you could say we're okay, but I mean, we're good. But I miss social interaction with like other people, like random people throughout the day. That's like the #1 thing I miss, and I miss having a routine. I feel like when you're working, you always beg for like time off, and you want time off, you don't want to go to the office, but like when you're in these situations where you're forced to stay at home, it's not like you can go on a vacation or travel anywhere. That's when you start going a little crazy. So that's kind of how I've been feeling like the last couple of days. We have gnats in this house because I don't know why, but yeah, it's been rough. But what do you miss the most about normal life? Life as it used to be.
Routine, dancing, teaching dance class. I can't do that anymore. I've been doing virtual dance classes. So miss being in the studio. And yeah, going on vacation. No clue when our next trip is gonna be.
Yeah, that's the weird thing.
And we always have trips planned. Always.
Yeah. To be honest, like the way things are looking right now, I just don't see things getting back to normal like anytime soon. I just feel like it's gonna be a while before things get back to normal. And I mean, you want to be optimistic, but at the same time, like if you're looking at the scientific facts, and I mean, we're all tuned into like social media and like the valid social media and like the news and stuff like that. It just doesn't look like this is gonna get any better anytime soon. But I think right now, the best thing right now to do is to adjust to the times that we're in right now and just try and make the best of it. Try and find a new routine, whether it's running around your neighborhood when you wake up, taking a jog, going for a walk, taking your dogs out, something to keep you active and keep you in routine. I mean, I know there's not much you can do at home. Trust me, we know that, but just try to make the best out of it. It's gonna be a pretty tough month. April, I think April is gonna be
the hardest
month. I think April is gonna hit all of us like, damn, like, I know there's a lot of people that like are getting laid off, they don't have work, they're used to working every single day, long hours, and now they don't have work, now they're not making money. It's gonna be a tough month, but I think hopefully by May, we'll be able to gain some kind of like normalcy back in our daily lives. But posted a question or a poll on Instagram earlier for a couples Q&A, and I was gonna vlog and show you guys. Well, I didn't know what I was gonna show you guys because I mean I haven't really been doing anything but sitting at home and going to Alpha Land, and I can't. There's only so many times I can show you guys Alpha Land. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do a Q&A, couples Q&A, something fun. I think the last couples Q&A we did was in Cabo. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was in Cabo, and that was like in December. That was 2019. So 2020, the first couples Q&A of 2020. Let's get started. Wow, who moans louder?
Why would you pick that one of all questions?
We gotta keep it raw.
Shali, no, we're not.
Why
Please,
not?
next question.
Who moans louder?
Shali, we're not answering that.
I would honestly say it's pretty even. Girls, if you're with a guy who doesn't moan, that means he doesn't like you. So
I'm not answering this. Okay, bye.
Next question.
Next.
Who's the better cook? I feel like I was when we first started, but then I kind of got lazy and comfortable.
You got comfortable. Mm-hmm.
So now she's the top chef right now for sure. Definitely the top chef.
Ladies,
I can still get in the kitchen. I get real. When
I check him and I say, "Oh, when's the last time you made breakfast for me?"
Yeah.
Oh, when's the last time you made dinner?
When I'm deep into prep, I like to cook because it just keeps me sane. But right now, like I think I'm like still 12 weeks out or 11 weeks out. I haven't really gotten to that part where I'm just like, fuck, I'm trying to look for things to like keep me happy, make me happy, and still feel like I'm not on prep when I'm really on prep. So right now I'm not really in my cooking bag, but so yeah, she definitely wins that.
And then when he's not on prep, he definitely doesn't cook. You eat like...
Oh yeah, I eat Chick-fil-A every day.
He eats Chick-fil-A, he eats a lot of Snap Kitchen.
Yeah, every day, Snap Kitchen, Charlie Coker, discomfort. But yeah.
But when we first got together, it was every single time I went over to his apartment, he was making me a new meal. It was his famous burger with stuff with pico de gallo, with the fried egg on top, sweet potato fries. He would make me French toast in the morning.
I was cooking it up for sure.
Mm-hmm. Now we live together and times have changed.
I'll get back on it though. What were your lives like before y'all met? Were you looking for a relationship? You can answer that first.
I mean, me personally, no. I was probably single for about 5 months before Shali, not in the house. I was probably single for about 5 months before I met Shali. I was happily single, living my best life, just getting into that like routine where you're comfortable being single. And then this one came into my life, so, but couldn't have been at a better time. I felt like it was good timing for me at least. What about you?
I think I was pretty lonely. I was definitely like,
I'm done with you.
I didn't mind settling down and having a girlfriend. There's only so many times you can watch Netflix by yourself before you start realizing that, damn, like I'm lonely. I'm a loser.
You weren't lonely. You wanted me specifically.
What I'm saying, like the time he said they're saying
before
y'all met. Yeah, like I was definitely like, fuck, like the shit's getting boring. And we had just coming out. We had just like left, like I think winter, and then New Year's was alone. Like it was pretty tough. So, nah, definitely, I was definitely alone.
You felt ready.
I was ready. What's the one irritating thing about each other that you have to look over because you love each other?
So like pet peeve, right, or something?
Yeah.
Okay, what's mine? Since you know mine.
There are none, because I love you for who you are.
Oh, really? I didn't think you would say that. Okay, but be for real. The people want to know.
No, that's it.
I have to do something that annoys you.
You know, everything about this. Everything about,
You're just trying to save an argument.
no, everything about this relationship is amazing. I love it. 10 for 10.
Okay, I won't answer either.
How are y'all going about adopting your third child after the 2 doggies pick me up? Oh, this kid just asked me this. We're not ready yet. Do you guys smoke together? You want to answer that?
Like, we smoke CBD.
Yeah.
We like CBD now.
Yeah, we like CBD.
I was never into weed before, like, at all.
Yeah.
He was more of that. I mean, I didn't support it, but I wasn't, like, necessarily against it. But now that he's off of it, I mean, I guess I'm happy about it. We both like CBD, and
this is a CBD joint, by the way. Helps with anxiety.
Helps with anxiety, helps with sleep.
Sleep for sure. I do this like almost every other night or every night before I go to bed, and it helps like just like relax me. Like you feel, especially if you're like consistent with it, you'll feel like a sense of relaxation around this time, like nighttime, 8 p.m. I'll like light up a joint and just relax. And
I
like,
truthfully
watch a
don't
show,
really feel anything on it.
Out.
See, I truthfully don't really feel anything on it, but I feel like I sleep deeper. It's like a deeper sleep whenever I do it. So
with CBD, like I usually like without CBD, I'll toss and turn, wake up at like 3 o'clock, 4 a.m. But lately, like with CBD and just being consistent with it, I've been waking up at like 7 a.m. in the morning, like going to bed at like 11, 12 and waking up at 7. I had really bad sleep problems prior to CBD, and just being consistent with like, even like, so it's CBD flower. It looks like weed. All my friends think it's weed, but it's actually CBD flower. So check that out. It looks like weed, but I promise you, it smells like weed too, but it's CBD. It's very crazy.
he also depended on a lot of things. So weed was one of them. Caffeine was one of them.
Yeah.
So he has a very like dependent personality, where if he gets onto something, he like latches onto it. So for him, it was like he needed to cut out all of it in order to just like better himself. So he cut out the caffeine, he cut out the weed.
I just wanted to like, by the way, I've like started taking caffeine, but I don't abuse it. Like I just do it whenever when I really need it, I'll take it. But I mean, even then, like I've gotten so used to life without caffeine that like I don't think I'll ever go back to that stage where I'm just like downing it as like it's water or something like that. So yeah, I'm in a better place now. Who is the calm one in this relationship? Definitely me.
Him.
Who is neater around the house? I think it's
This is
equal.
hard. We're pretty equal, but
Yeah.
I am a clean freak. So like this house has to be cleaned at least once a week. He won't pick up a vacuum. He won't pick up a Swifter. Like
I'll call a maid. I'll schedule
he
a
likes
maid.
he calls maids.
Yeah. Which is still counts as cleaning the house. So how do you split the bills? Even? Halfway?
50-50.
What's your favorite go-to drink?
Vodka water, except this doesn't have vodka. It's actually just Perrier with muddled fruit. But love a good like Perrier with vodka, some muddled fruit, some lime. The Casey Corio Quarantini.
I used to be a a strong IPA guy, but I just stopped drinking beer. So, I mean,
You're definitely a tequila guy.
If I'm gonna drink, it's definitely tequila. I love tequila. I love everything about tequila. So, yeah.
I don't
I'm a
understand
tequila
that.
guy. Margaritas for sure. Who snores lighter? I don't know. I don't think I snore.
I don't know either. I don't know that question.
What's our funniest moment? I don't
That's-
know. I can't remember.
Oh, I have one.
What?
The very first night you came over.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. It wasn't embarrassing, it was just funny.
The very first night, Shelly and I went to go have drinks, like on a date. He came over, he came up to my apartment. What were we watching? We were like sitting on the couch, just watching, I think we were watching Kevin Hart or something.
Yeah, Kevin Hart, something's funny.
Yeah. And then, so at the time I had this like brown couch. It was kind of like a love seat.
Ratchet couch.
Yeah, but both like reclined back. So both of them were recliners. We weren't reclined at the time. We were just sitting there like chilling, hanging out, watching the show. And like Shelly leans over to give me a kiss. And
It was the first ever kiss.
It was the first ever kiss. Actually, we did have the recliners out. That's why it took over.
We were chilling.
So we had the
reclining.
recliners out. We were just like watching
I was
Kevin
filling
Hart.
up on her.
No. He leans over to like give me a kiss, and not even shitting you, the whole fucking recliner just folded. So we literally go forward. First kiss ever. We literally just like collapsed to the ground because the weight on the legs was so heavy whenever he like leaned over that the whole thing just like, oh my God, it was embarrassing, hilarious. Just
I have a different funny moment.
okay, what?
We'll save it for our OnlyFans.
Done with you.
Advice, ideas for quarantine date night. Lots of sex, bruh. Lots of sex, a lot of
He doesn't know how to keep things PG.
Lots of
Clearly, he doesn't know how to keep things PG. But we watch a lot of Netflix, a lot of Amazon Prime. I try to play games with him. He refuses to play a board game with me, which we argue about.
My ADHD and my impatience.
I grew up playing board games. I love board games, and the fact that he doesn't love board games, kind of an issue. It's a small issue, but it's all right.
And we're actually about to watch. We're watching All American right now, but tonight we're taking a break from that. We're gonna watch Ozark season 3.
Ozark.
So we're ready for that.
We take the dogs to the park.
Take the dogs to the park.
We, for the first time tonight, shoot TikTok videos.
Yeah, she forced me. How often do you guys spend time and bond with each other? I mean, we sleep in the same bed.
So a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's definitely different when we're on our routines because like I'm in outside sales, so I'm gone all the time out of the house.
I'm at Alpha
usually
League.
at Alphaland at his warehouse, so we see each other at night, and you know, on the weekends, that's when we get majority of our quality time.
Yeah.
And when I don't have dance at night.
Friday evening to like Monday morning, it's like quality time. What are your skincare must-haves? So she put me on to Kiehl's, and since I've started using their products like consistently, I mean, I won't use all their products, but I'll make sure to use like one of their products daily. I've definitely noticed like a huge change in my improvement in my skin, especially my facial. Like my face is just extremely clear. So shout out to Kiehl's.
Just having any skincare routine is important though, especially for men. A lot of men don't.
I think it also matters the products you use, because I've used other products before.
But if you're like, if you don't use anything, like hello, at least wash your face with soap and water or something. Yeah. But he uses the cleanser, he uses the moisturizer. I use cleanser, toner, moisturizer, eye cream, and I have all of their face masks. We have their midnight oil. So I'm a huge advocate for Kiehl's. I love Kiehl's, but men out there, get a skin routine in place. It'll save your life.
How do you go about if your girlfriend wants to take a break, and how long should you give her? Whoa.
No breaks, bruh. No breaks.
Yeah. I think growing up, I used to think breaks were like good things to do, but as you become smarter and as you grow older, if someone wants to take a break from you, I think that's just like saying that they don't want to be with you. one, and two, that they're just trying to like go out and explore. So yeah, if someone hits you with a let's take a break thing, you might as well just pack your shit up and leave. Like, that shit is over. Thoughts on kids?
We're not in any rush. I'm 26, he's 27, so
Going on 28.
when we're in our 30s.
When our backpack's dropping pretty soon.
Fire.
Casey, what's it like living with me the last 3 weeks of prep?
It's like hell in a handbasket.
Never heard that before.
You never heard that saying?
I've never heard that saying before.
Oh, okay. It's pretty brutal, I'm not even gonna lie. It's like, kind of like the quarantine right now. Like your last 2 weeks is like a quarantine.
It really is. This is actually prepping me for quarantine for the last 3 weeks.
It's like the same meal,
That happens.
work out for 3 hours, come home and do nothing because he has zero energy to do anything.
It's just, I can't,
So this is the
can't do
quarantine.
anything. It's like, at that point, anything you do is like temptation. Like you go out to a bar or you go out to like a restaurant, you're just
Like if
so
I have a
tempted.
dinner or if I have an event, like he just won't
I
come.
won't put myself in that situation if I'm at 70 carbs, 50 carbs. Like there's just no way. Like I lose my mind seeing other people enjoy good food and I'm over here like just like asking for like lettuce. Like I remember last year I was prepping. I had just won the Battle at the Bay first place, the show with Christian, and then after that I had the Las Vegas show, Junior USA's or USA's in Las Vegas, and the show I came in fourth at, and we went to Mexico for her friend's wedding, and I was on prep. I was like 2 weeks out from that show, or less than 2 weeks out from that show, and I was eating grass like every single day. I packed
The grass from the resort.
We packed a suitcase full of like cooked ground turkey, ground beef, and I checked it in
Yeah,
to
with like
United,
ice bags.
I checked it in with ice packs to Mexico, and then unpacked it as soon as we got there, put it in the fridge, and I still like ate it the entire time. I didn't eat one thing in Mexico, not one thing. So yeah, the last 3 weeks of prep are rough in general. I feel really bad for significant others that have to deal with that, because it's just another level of like insanity.
You just remain patient and understand that be supportive. That's what I just try and think about, is if it's making him happy, then I'm all for it.
Yep. Would y'all watch an anime movie together? I don't watch anime.
We don't watch anime.
Unless
What
we're
dance moves do
wrestle
you
with
have,
Martha.
Charlie? What dance moves do you have? Stand up. Come on.
Yes, moves.
We just learned a TikTok, so we're gonna do it for you guys. Ready? And that wraps up this video, guys.
That's
Thanks
it.
so much for watching. Follow my vlog, Shelly Cooker Fit. Shelly One Up Nutrition, Shelly Cooker Snap Kitchen, Shelly for Athlete. What else? I can't even keep track.
you really-
Shelly for Movement.
Shelly Cooker 15 for the movement.
Shelly Cooker 15 for Movement.
She knows all my plugs. So, you guys, I'm sorry this video was like different, but I'm sure you guys know, and we know, and the whole world knows we're in a fucking quarantine.
We're trying to survive.
The whole world is fucking locked down. It just feels weird when you're driving on the street and like, one, the streets are empty, and then two, all the businesses
Everything's closed.
You usually like frequent, they're all closed, and you just start thinking like, damn, how is that company gonna make it through this? From a business perspective, you're just like, damn, like, I know their lease, I know their rent is a very high price. I know that they depend on their income to like carry that franchise. How are they gonna make it to May or to June? And it's like, fuck, like, times are like extremely tough right now. And I don't know, I just feel like if this part of life should teach you a lesson and better prepare you for better prepare you for if something like this would ever happen again, because I've definitely learned a lesson for sure.
Don't take anything for granted.
And be smart with your money. Be smart with your paper.
Save.
Yeah, be smart with your paper, because if you better prepare yourself for times like this, it's gonna be a lot less stressful to get through this financially if you're smarter with your money. So think about that. You can take it however you want to take it. I already know I'm gonna get negative comments regardless.
That's his favorite saying.
Just how
you can take it however you want to take it.
I mean, yeah, because it's a free world, free speech. So I'm gonna go light up this
What amendment?
joint.
What amendment is freedom of speech?
No. Is that amendment?
I mean, wait, yeah, amendment in the Constitution.
I know it's in the Constitution. I just don't know which one it is. But we're gonna spark up this CBD joint. We're gonna watch Ozark season 3. If you haven't watched All American, go try that out. It's super cheesy, but it's actually pretty good. It's a mixture, very cheesy and like actually kind of good. So, or maybe we're just extremely bored. I don't know, but we've been watching that show like hardcore.
We watched like 8 episodes last night, literally.
Yeah, we did. I watched Tiger King. Tiger King was great, and then we're about to watch Ozark season 3. So goodbye. I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Hopefully, stay safe, stay at home. I love you guys. Comment down below what you want to see throughout this prep. I still am competing. Everything's still going as planned. I have my show June 19th. Hopefully, if it doesn't get pushed back, I'm still prepping. I'm still going hard in the paint. I actually just completed my last cardio session today for the week. I did 5 cardio sessions this week, so I'm pretty proud of myself. You can go ahead and compliment me in the comments. But I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully Tuesday, like I said. I love you guys. Stay cool, like the other side of the pillow.